There's just a couple of things you need to have in place in order to verify your plumbing and HVAC business for local service ads. Google does put you through a verification process. There's some checkbox they got to mark and see and look into for your business before they put you in that prominent space at the top of the Google search and allow you to run your ad. So in front of us here, I've got a screen share of one of our clients. We're going to blur out all the sensitive information to protect their identity. But I wanted to walk you through so there's no surprises when it comes to the verification process for local service ads. So you'll sign up for the platform. It's going to take you through a couple different screens. And eventually you're going to get to one that looks like this. And you're going to work your way from top to bottom through their verification process. The first thing you need to have access to is your insurance, right? You need to have a certain amount of insurance for your business. I think it's at least $250K in your general liability. And that document needs to be tied to the same address as your Google business profile. Okay. And then so you'll submit that insurance as part of the process, and then they'll let you know if it passed. If it didn't, they'll usually tell you why it didn't pass. If not, you can always call the number for local service ads here at the bottom of the screen, and you can ask them why it didn't pass. Okay. Next thing you'll go through is a background check. There's nothing that you have to do specifically or have prepared for that, but they will walk you through what the background check looks like. You'll be uploading a copy of your ID. It may also ask you to submit background checks for your field workers as well. And so you'll basically be queuing this up for their email, and it'll shoot the background check to their email. They'll use their phone to complete the rest of the process. Okay. You'll also need your setup and verified Google business profile. The thing I wanted to touch on with this is if you're a startup HVAC company and you have no reviews, Google will, in most areas of the country right now, it'll require you to have at least 5 reviews. So you can reach out to friends, family, colleagues, past clients and stuff to get your first 5 reviews, but that's often a requirement for them before they're going to start showing your ad. So not just having the Google profile, but at least having a couple reviews on there. The next thing that you're going to need to have is a copy of your business license. I'm sorry, your industry licenses, right? So you can see here with this client, they have an HVAC license. They also have a plumbing license, right? And those would be called different things depending on what part of the country that you're in. But you know what it is that I'm talking about. It's going to be, the specific license number that you have, and they're going to ask for an expiration date. You're going to plug that here to the system, and then they're going to go and do the background check. They're going to go check the licenses to make sure that they're correct. They're also going to make sure that the licenses aren't being used for a bunch of different other companies, right? They're wanting to guarantee the work is going to be done right by your company. And so it should be a license that somebody in your organization owns and uses, right? Probably you as the owner is going to have that license. It'll be yours that is on here. And if it's not, it'll be, your master plumber, master HVAC pro. All right. And so those are the things that you must have in place in order to pass Google's verification for local service ads. Once you put all this information in here, it's usually pretty quick. The background check is the one thing that can take a while, depending on how many people that they're doing background checks for. But it's a fairly straightforward, simple process, and Google will alert you if you don't, for some reason, pass on one of these items. All right. If you want help setting up, launching, managing, and troubleshooting your local service ads, you can get access to our free course, Get HVAC Leads Now. And you can find that in the description below this video. We'll send you a video every day for a couple of days, going through all the setup, the launch, the management, and some of the troubleshooting to help you get as much as possible out of this platform. So pretty sweet course that we're excited about and people are seeing some success with. If you just want somebody to do it for you, you can reach out to us directly. You can schedule a link with a call with me or somebody from my team. There's a link in the description below this video to set up that call in addition to that course access for Get HVAC Leads Now. If you got questions and stuff, put them in the comments below. We do our best to respond to those. And with that being said, I appreciate you for watching this video. Hopefully get to connect with you soon, hear from you about how the course goes for you if you decide to go that direction. And we'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.